What's up, everybody? King of Fomo here, coming at you with your daily crypto updates. Today, we're going to be talking about a coin that I believe has 100x potential by October. Now, I've been looking at a lot of different coins on the Cardano blockchain, and this is the one that personally I am the most excited for. Now, of course, I've been wrong in the past, I've been right in the past, so take it with a grain of salt. But with all the research that I've done, and with comparing this coin in particular to other similar coins on different blockchains, I do believe that this has 100x potential, and I'm going to get into some other reasons why as well. I'm just very confident in this thing overall. Before I get into what the coin is and all of the details, make sure you guys do head on over to my Patreon page and select a membership level if you're neck deep into this crypto stuff. What you're going to be getting is all of my videos at least 1 to 2 days early, and you will be getting access to my Discord community where we talk about new upcoming crypto projects all the time. So if you're deep into this crypto stuff and you want to get stuff as early as possible, this Patreon page is going to help you out. Now, going back to it, the coin that I'm talking about today belongs on the Cardano blockchain. Now, there's a ton of other competitor coins on the Cardano blockchain, but this one in particular has a lot going for it due to the community and kind of just the brand that they have right now compared to a lot of other brands. And that coin is none other than SundaeSwap. Now, I've talked about SundaeSwap in the past. I'm going to go a little bit more in depth with it today because they did actually do a live demo presentation. The creator or the CEO of SundaeSwap did a live demo presentation showing how it works and showing people kind of the starting point of what SundaeSwap is going to do. So we'll look at this for a little bit as well. And one of the things I want to do is I want to make a comparison and show you guys kind of where SundaeSwap can go from a launch to later on. So what is SundaeSwap? First of all, just to give you guys a quick overview, I know I've talked about this in the past. It is a decentralized exchange on the Cardano blockchain. So just like you have Binance and Coinbase and you're buying coins on there, a decentralized exchange is run by no central entity. It just runs on the internet and functions as is. As long as the internet is up, then SundaeSwap will work. That is what a decentralized exchange does. Very similar to Uniswap and PancakeSwap, if you guys are familiar with those, and the numbers can be pretty staggering for this thing. Now, some things to note before we get into the number details of this. Let's just take a look at the way the supply is set up. 55% of these SundaeSwap tokens are going to be going to the public. Now, that can be a good and a bad thing just due to the fact that you can have a lot of volatility if you have the public controlling a lot of the token, but the way that they're distributing this token is pretty smart, and I do believe that there's not going to be a single person with all of the SundaeSwap tokens. And they do have a lot of other tokens as well for advisors, featured hires, investors, and team tokens. Another thing to note is SundaeSwap is run by non-anonymous devs, so real people. You can see like I said before, the CEO of SundaeSwap is right here. I think his name is Pat Pie something. But these are real people. You can find them actually on the website as well, the team on the website. And these are real people that are actually doing stuff behind the scenes. Now, that's a big deal because you have a lot of other decentralized exchanges on other platforms that have anonymous developers. So who knows, a lot of times these anonymous developers say we're the greatest thing on the planet before launch and at launch, and then right after that, when you're looking for new stuff to come out, they fall flat and they have no one to hold them accountable for doing anything else afterwards. When you have devs that are non-anonymous, real devs that you can see, feel, and touch, that gives them a little bit more accountability in terms of what is their background, are they capable of developing the project even further, and that. So I think that is a huge deal with SundaeSwap compared to a lot of the other competitors, even on the Cardano blockchain, that want to be decentralized exchanges. Now let's look at the numbers before we talk more about why SundaeSwap kind of stands out and what this video is all about. I mean, this video is pretty basic as well. It just kind of explains what a decentralized exchange is, and they're doing pretty much similar stuff to PancakeSwap, Uniswap, etc. But there's a few tidbits in there that are interesting to note, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But I know a lot of you guys are more concerned about numbers, so let's just take a look at some of the numbers right now. First, I want to take a look at Cardano. So a lot of people are saying, a lot of people look at crypto and they consider crypto to be Bitcoin, Ethereum, and everything else. And we are really approaching the time really soon here where that's not going to be the case anymore. It's not going to be the top two cryptocurrencies and everything else. We're going to have Bitcoin, we're going to have Ethereum, we're going to have Cardano. Those are going to be your crypto name staples. Then there's going to be everything else. And of course, there's other cryptocurrencies that are coming up along the blockchain here with their market caps. And it's not like crypto is going to be more of a household name where you can have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and a few others that most people know with very high market caps that people in the mainstream media are going to be talking about, and then growth from there. So Cardano is in an interesting position right now because it's well above all other cryptocurrencies, and it's really being a close competitor to Ethereum coming up soon here. And just with that fact alone, you can see that there is billions of dollars loaded onto the Ethereum blockchain with coins built off of Ethereum and running on the Ethereum network. Cardano is probably going to go through the same thing. You're going to have billions of dollars worth of projects build on top of Cardano, which is going to make it that third cryptocurrency, and maybe even push it to the level of level 2 cryptocurrency, beating Ethereum, or maybe even beating Bitcoin for level 2 if we have some switching around in the next couple of years. So this is a blockchain that you shouldn't be ignoring. And one of the main things that people say about Cardano is that it's vaporware. There's nothing on it. But I'm going to compel you guys to do your research on this. Make sure that you look at the blockchain itself. Make sure that you look at the developments that are happening behind the scenes with Cardano. It is not vaporware. If you fall for that meme, then honestly, you're just going to be missing out. And that's the last thing I'm going to talk about before I look at numbers for SundaeSwap. You have to understand that when we get in the beginning of these projects, when we're in the beginning of these blockchains growing, that is the time that you want to know everything that's coming out and know how to position yourself for the growth of the blockchain overall. And we're definitely in that point for Cardano. This is the beginning point, and 4, 5, 6 months from now, even a year from now, there's going to be a lot of projects on Cardano where you're going to say, man, I wish I knew about that a year ago, because these coins are all in the top 10, top 50, top 100, and I missed out on all of them. This is your chance right now to find the coins before Cardano goes on that run and you have these other coins riding it, being built on top of it. So that's the last time I'm going to say that. You really have to pay attention. I mean, it's a number 3 cryptocurrency. You can't just call it vaporware anymore. That just doesn't make logical sense. So let's go ahead and move on over to what can SundaeSwap do? So of course I'm going to make the comparison to 3 others because these are the 3 others that it's clearly compared to. If you look at the website itself, I mean, we can even scroll ahead here, you'll see that the AMM for SundaeSwap is extremely similar. The user interface is extremely similar to Uniswap, to PancakeSwap, to QuickSwap, and to a lot of other swaps that are built off of that Uniswap code. So you can add pools, you can use liquidity from these pools, and then you can buy the tokens, you can sell the tokens, you can do a lot of other things, the same things that you're seeing on these other platforms. Now, granted, there are other decentralized exchanges on Cardano that are being built right now that kind of are vaporware because they're not showing you their product yet. And these other decentralized exchanges are kind of going a different route. And I'm going to give them props to doing that. If they can be successful doing that, I mean, that's going to be the unpredictable. We don't know if that, because we've never seen that formula work before. But we've seen this formula, this Uniswap clone formula, work again and again and again and again. Now, let me show you. First of all, let's take a look at Uniswap. So if we maximize this chart for Uniswap, and then we look at the market cap for Uniswap. The market cap for Uniswap in the very beginning was $219 million, at least when it was tracked here on CoinGecko. And it got to an all-time high of $22 billion. So that is not a 10x, but a 100x from where it started to its all-time high. And currently where it is right now, it's pretty close to about maybe 75x from where it was when it started. So that's Uniswap protocol from beginning to right now. And that's the thing you guys have to keep in mind. When these types of coins launch, nobody really pays attention to them in the beginning because you can't do much. I remember when Uniswap launched, you couldn't really do much. You could trade Ethereum, you could trade wrapped Bitcoin, you could trade USDC and USDT, and that was pretty much it. You couldn't really do too much else with it. But now there's a ton of use cases for Uniswap, including trading, listing your coin, and a whole bunch of other stuff, just getting access to cryptos in general. And that grew over time. It has to start from basically nothing, which is what you're seeing down here. And then to get to that 100x point, it's parabolic growth because lots and lots of people jump in on it over and over again. PancakeSwap, same deal. Let's maximize this chart. I mean, a lot of the growth for PancakeSwap happened this year. So if we take a look at just the price of PancakeSwap, so the price of PancakeSwap when it launched was at about $1.03. It hit a low of about 20 something cents. So you can see about 26, 23 cents right here. Hit an all-time high of $40. So 20 cents to $40. I believe that's like a 200x right there. And for a 100x, we're at that about right now at $25 for the PancakeSwap coin. So that's 100x. And again, I remember when this thing launched, same deal. People weren't really paying too much attention to it. It was one of the first decentralized exchanges on the Binance Smart Chain, and of course, you're not going to pay no mind to it if it's just starting. But then when the hype starts rolling, pretty fast. And we saw that around about January, February, the beginning of this year, where it hit $20, hit that 100x moment, and that's when people FOMO'd into it, and that's when it dipped as well. So again, you're at this point right now. I mean, SundaeSwap has not even launched. We'll talk about how to get it in a little bit, but you're at the very beginning point. Of course, there may be some dippage happening, but at the end of the day, as the decentralized exchange grows, as the blockchain grows, then you're going to have some major growth in that main decentralized exchange on that blockchain, which SundaeSwap, I do believe, has kind of a lot of potential compared to its competitors to be that main decentralized exchange. And finally, we can take a look at QuickSwap. This is a lesser exchange. This is on the Polygon blockchain. And again, we can maximize this chart right here. The growth here is a little bit less because it's not been around as much, and it's not as successful even as Cardano with Polygon. But this coin had a price of about $44 at the low at its launch, and then hit a high of, let's see, so that's from $44 to $1,439. Where it is right now is about $600 or $700. So again, that is still about, that's a little over 10x. So from $40 to $400, that's a 10x plus a little bit more. But nonetheless, you're looking at maybe a 20-25x from QuickSwap, and that one's poised to grow a lot more. So it just goes to show that when SundaeSwap launches and there's not a whole lot to do, I mean, another thing you can look at right here is the liquidity overall for these platforms. So back in I guess this doesn't go back very far, but back in June of this year, QuickSwap had liquidity of $919 million, and it went up to $1 billion today. And I remember, I wish this chart went back a little bit further, but I remember when QuickSwap, let's see if maybe I can't go back a little further, or maybe not. I remember when QuickSwap first launched, and that liquidity was very, very small, and it grew over time as the Polygon blockchain grew. And the same case is bound to happen, at least I think, with SundaeSwap. When this exchange launches, when people are going to be using this, you're going to see not a whole lot of interest, not a whole lot of growth. But then when Cardano grows, and especially Cardano being the number 3 blockchain right now, even if it keeps number 3 or goes down to number 5, it's still way in there to reach the same levels of that of Binance coin, which is number 4, and the levels of PancakeSwap, which is whatever PancakeSwap is, again, rank 35. And all these coins right here, Uniswap, which is rank 11, PancakeSwap ranked 35, QuickSwap ranked a lot lower, 219. But with Cardano being number 3, you can definitely see the potential for SundaeSwap getting to the top 100, getting to that $1 billion market cap rather quickly. So I do believe a 10x is a shoe-in, and 50x is what I'm looking for, but 100x I think is definitely a possibility for when SundaeSwap does launch. Now, some notes to get from this video, from this live demo from the creator of SundaeSwap. They are making it legally compliant in the United States, or at least trying to. The United States it's neither here nor there. You can see if those things are legally compliant or not, but nonetheless, they're trying to make sure that they're not a security in the United States. So they're checking those boxes. This is something that a lot of other cryptos in general, they don't care about, because again, you have anonymous devs that don't give a care at all and aren't held accountable if they're doing things morally correct, legally correct in any state whatsoever. But when you have somebody running the project behind the scenes, in person, they're going to be held accountable for that stuff. So their legal team is going to make sure that they check those boxes to be compliant, especially in the United States, which is what this guy talks about here. So that's a big deal right here. And to kind of summarize this all up, this is okay. So we'll talk about this. How do you get the SundaeSwap token? I've been talking a lot, and I know a lot of you guys are wondering, well, how do I get this SundaeSwap token? Well, stick around. I would recommend that you find these guys' Reddit group. Just type in SundaeSwap Reddit or SundaeSwap Discord, and they're going to do some announcements soon here for how exactly to get the coin. But the main thing is they're hoping to launch in the mainnet in October. So to be prepared for that mainnet launch, they have to pick a wallet. First of all, it's probably not going to be MetaMask, because MetaMask runs Ethereum-based projects. Cardano is a different blockchain altogether. So you're going to have, and I talked about this in my last video, the Hero wallet, GERO wallet. We have the Yori wallet. You also have a few other wallets as well, but I'm thinking one of the first two wallets that I mentioned are going to be the main wallets for SundaeSwap and all other dApps. And keep an eye on the Euro wallet in particular. I purchased up some of those coins as well, because I think that one's going to probably be a winner. But make sure that you have that wallet ready. And when you have that wallet ready, you're going to be able to farm these coins come mainnet, hopefully mid-October. Could be later, could be earlier, but they're aiming for mid-October. So once that farming happens, it's called an ISO, which is basically means that you can farm the tokens for free. You're going to be able to stake your ADA tokens, and from staking with them, I think you get ADA rewards as well as the SundaeSwap token rewards. And again, this is going to be its inception. So the price will be dictated by the people. That price might be all over the place the first couple of days, but again, you can look back. I mean, what was the one right here? I think it was PancakeSwap. You can look back and see that you're going to have some high volatility in the first couple of months. I mean, people that bought PancakeSwap day one at $1 were panicking after a couple months when it hit 20 cents. But you really have to zoom out. A couple months later, you're at $41, and that's just because of the growth of the system in general. So I think that SundaeSwap is in for a similar deal. If you can farm these coins from the get-go, farm these coins for the get-go. It's basically free SundaeSwap tokens. On top of that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to purchase up a huge stack and just sit on it and wait. There's other coins like ADAX, ADAX. That's another decentralized exchange. I think that one's doing extremely well right now. I don't know if we can look that up real quick, but that one's been on fire the past couple days. But nonetheless, a lot of these other decentralized exchanges are going to be competing with SundaeSwap. We'll see if SundaeSwap can take the cake in that sense, because it has a pretty huge community as it is. But that is everything for this video. I wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. This is one of the things that I'm saving up for. Honestly, what I'm doing with a lot of my crypto right now is I'm looking for a lot of Cardano-based projects. And I made another video a couple days ago about my top Cardano projects. Check that out. Of course, I'll be updating that if I find some more information about a lot of this stuff, but that's where I'm sinking a lot of my funds personally into. But of course, like I said in the beginning of the video, I've been dead wrong before. I've made predictions like this where a coin has gone down 90% in the next week, and I've been dead right as well, where the coin kind of hits its mark. So my fingers are crossed for the 100x for SundaeSwap. Look for it mid-October, and then from then on out, that 100x is just from you holding that. Fingers crossed. That is everything for today. Hopefully I got you guys hyped up. Look forward to this blockchain. Like I said, the number one thing I've been hearing people say about Cardano, it's been vaporware for a long time. Believe me, I've been holding this coin for a very long time myself, but I've also been looking into it and keeping up with it. And it's better that they release these things functional rather than rushing them out the gate dysfunctional. We've seen that happen with a lot of other cryptos in the past, I'd rather it be working right and take a long time than working wrong and just getting it out the gate. That is everything for today, guys. Look at all this stuff. You can find all this information on Google. I don't like to put links in my description, but like I said, look for the Reddit for SundaeSwap and look for the Discord for SundaeSwap as well to keep up to date with all those dates, because they need to do announcements for a lot of this stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, and again, if you want to get all these videos at up to 2, 3, 4 days early, at least 1 day early for all of my videos, head on over to my Patreon page, select one of those tier levels, and also you get access to my Discord community where you can talk to me personally and I can talk to you about things that I am looking into. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.